I guess I can kind of start from the beginning, try to make it kind of short though. I grew up with 4 other siblings. I'm the second oldest. Parents divorced when I was 5, I think 5 or 6. And after that, everything pretty much went downhill. Dad was addicted to drugs and alcohol, wasn't around after that. Grew up in an abusive home. So when I was 18, or I met my ex-husband when I was 16. When I was 18, we got married, and I got married for love. So you can imagine how that turned out. It didn't take long for it to fall apart. Divorced 2 years later. A little bit before we divorced, I dealt with depression and suicidal thoughts all growing up as far back as I can remember. So a little before we divorced, I had attempted to commit suicide. Almost succeeded, but thankfully I did it. So we divorced. I tried the whole alcohol and drug thing to numb the pain or get rid of the pain. That never works. It works temporarily, but you wake up with the same problems or more problems. So I got pregnant with my daughter and started trying to make changes on my own because I knew the way that I was living wasn't right. So I quit drinking and just little things like that I would try to do on my own to make a better life, but I still didn't know the Lord. And I still dealt with the depression and suicidal thoughts, and no matter what I did, no matter how I tried to make my life better, I couldn't. I still couldn't get rid of that. So it was in June, hold on, what year was it? 2 years ago, in June of 2 years ago, I cried out to the Lord in my depression and my loneliness, and He revealed Himself to me. He showed me the way that I was living wasn't right, and I don't know how else to explain it except I guess I was blind before and I could see things and understand things that I couldn't before, and the depression and everything that weighed me down before that, it was just gone. And in that moment, I didn't even realize that it was weighing me down until it was gone, and I really knew what freedom was. And so thankfully she was only not even 2 when that happened, and she didn't see a whole life of that. But I struggled with anger a lot in the past toward my parents mostly. Anger and bitterness. I had no purpose, no self-worth, no nothing until I knew the Lord, and He took that all away, and He's still showing me, but He showed me that I am worth something, that I'm not worthless. And I wanted to share something somebody was saying earlier, I don't even know who, but when we're first saved, we don't do anything to earn that. It's just by His grace and His mercy on us that He saves us. And I say saved because we're not really saved until the end. The word, I don't remember where it says it, but it says that those who endure to the end are saved. But just for a lack of a better way to explain it, I guess, when we're first saved, we don't do anything to earn that. He gives it to us out of His mercy and His grace for us. I feel like in my life lately, I've been just feeling like really down and like I'm not good enough. And I just realized today that it's because I've been trying to earn it. I've been trying to go by all these rules, and just when we're still human, we're gonna mess up. We're not perfect. He's the only perfect one. But when I would mess up, I would just feel so down, and it's because I was trying to earn His love. And we can't earn it. He loves us just the way we are. Not that means that we can live however we want, but we don't have to earn his love. We don't have to be walking in that condemnation that we used to walk in. He still loves us and he's still there. The important thing is that he wants us to turn back to him when we do mess up. To always turn back and repent. Repent if we know that we're not living right. Repent of it and turn back to him. And so I just wanted to share that in case anybody else is struggling with that, feeling down. Don't feel like that. He loves us. He hasn't given up on us. Just how we couldn't earn his love in the beginning, we shouldn't be trying to earn it now. He loves us. So, I don't know. So, I've forgiven my parents.
Yeah.
Still struggle with it sometimes, but I know I have to deal with it when those feelings come up again. My dad, who wasn't there after they divorced my whole life, I have a relationship with him now, a good relationship. We visit every other week. He's in prison, but we visit, and my mom, we have a good relationship, and because of the Lord, I'm still not perfect, but he's showing me how to love my daughter and have a better relationship with her than I had growing up, and it's because of him, because without him, I wouldn't be here, and so glory to him.
Yeah. Thank you.